Hello, everyone. This is another edition of the Regan Rant, and I don't know if you noticed this or not, but on the forums and on his blog and on Twitter, Marcus and Stevenson's been asking for feedback on what features you fans want in future editions of SmackDown vs. Raw 20 whatever. A game that hasn't announced yet, but we know it's coming. Um, and I thought I would give you a couple features that I think would be cool if we're added. And I actually did some. I thought about it a little bit, and I'm basically going to probably do three of these videos of the three features that I would like to see in a WWE SmackDown game or WWE experience video game. One, and this actually all ties up with each other pretty well, is the create a belt. I know people have asked for it, and Brian said, if he has anything to do with it, Trade Belt will be in it'll be in a future WWE game. It's not SmackDown versus Raw 2011. He confirmed that. But when I was thinking about it, I mean, how could they make those titles mean something, and at the same time tie them up with the creative superstars? And this was my idea. Was that you make your title. You have all the parts that are available, and your title gains prestige as you defend it, which is common sense. You can either defend it online or you can defend it on exhibition. Basically, the the game system keeps track of your stats. So I mean, if you have say I'm just throwing the number out there. I mean, I really didn't think of farther than that. Let's say, for example, you have 100 victories as a champion. Okay, so you go up at next tiers. There's four tiers. Okay, those four tiers are basically the most ranking of the most prestigious championships currently in available in live in the community. The more wins the title, you defend the title, the more prestigious the title is. Okay. Um, Anyway, so once you get to say you get to the top tier for the championship, tier one, and if you want to get an idea what I was referring to, how the ranking system would work, take a look at StarCraft 2 and how they did online with their with the online rankings and how they had basically a trainer league. And then once you graduated a certain matches, they place you somewhere within the four tiers. And I think it worked pretty well. I think it's still working pretty well. But anyway, okay, so you get to the top tier. So you have one of the most prestigious belts are currently available in the community. Now, these traded championships can only be held by creative superstars. And the creative superstars are also judged within the same category. The more wins you have in exhibition, the more wins you have online, the higher prestige level that creator, basically a ranking system like they do in real life, like WB on WB if it was real life. But anyway, so say for example, your friend, he's in tier one, and you have a championship in tier one. Well, your friend can challenge you for that title. Now, think about real life wrestling? What changes and raises the stakes for wrestling match stipulations? So, for example, a retirement match. Basically, if you challenge for the title, if you win the title, then your friend loses the title and you have it. Now, if the champion wins the title and your creative superstar loses, then my idea was this: the creative superstar that you spent all this time building up is gone, is deleted off your hard drive, and you have to start over from scratch. Now, I know that sounds harsh, but it definitely does bring some level of competition to the match. And I know people are thinking, well, what if people were to quit early? Then obviously, then the match is forfeit and it's thrown out, and you're still the champion and you're still the title holder. Nothing. So and again, the system could keep track of that. Basically, wins, losses, and disconnects, and basically you don't compete or play against those people who do that. Um, I would, and that would probably be the best way to do that. Also, I would, I would like to see it just basically. When I've seen online, a lot of people play with their creative superstars, and they put them, they give them the super moves and everything. Well, not why not have just an option just to play your creative superstars? If you don't want to play, the in-game superstars, the real life WWE superstars, play the play your creative superstars, and you can play the game just as you see fit, and you can go for championships. Your friend get championships, you can build a championship and build that up, and and share it and compete for it online. And they kind of did it sort of when they had the creative belt a couple years back, and it wasn't really implemented well. It was the same creative belt feature that was in there for years, and they didn't add anything to it. And ultimately, I think a lot of people just overlooked that mode. I'm sure there were a couple of feds that people played it, and the feds made the belt, but for the most part, and I think they even did statistics on showing that no one used that mode. So, what better way to do it is to actually make those belts mean something, and by meaning something, you actually have to spend time to build them up, and and be ranked. I think that all stems with the fact, a lot of people, for example, the gamer score. It's, people play the games or play games just to get a higher gamer score because it's a matter of pride for one, and who doesn't want to be the best in the world at what they do? If you understand what I'm saying to you right now, but that's one idea I have, and if you think it's crazy, if you don't think it's going to work, feel free to email me. I welcome your emails. Appreciate the emails and responses I got back from my last Regan rant. Um, seems like most of you are, almost all of you that responded back to me are excited about WWE Universe mode, and I am too. I said I really do think that's going to add tremendous length and longevity to the game, and I'm really looking forward to playing through that and experiencing all those moments. Anyway, be sure to check back on the site this week. We have THQ's Marcus Stevenson on Thursday for the GR8 SVR cast, and he will be there answering your questions while actually playing a game right in front of him. So it should be interesting. It should be informative. Excuse me. And other than that, that's it. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to email me. My email address is mike@gamingring.com. All right, everybody. See ya.